These past few days have been absolutely crazy. Absolutely fucking crazy. So, there was a case that was not my case. It was someone else's case. But I was a witness. I wasn't just a witness. I helped the person get the video showing this cop being an asshole. I sent it as an APRA. Frank Milos, instead of just sending the video, he blocked out the cop's face so nobody could see that he was staring us fucking down. The shady fucking shit that Frank Milos does. And I appealed it to the Attorney General's office, and they made Frank Milos give it to us without the cop's face fucking blocked out. It's just shady shit. Just fucking shady shit. But you got to imagine, this is fucking Frank Milos. This is, he tries to get away with shit. He's got to protect his cops. So, anyway, the case moves forward. And now it's time for interrogatories. And of course, I'm a witness. I was there for both times this cop acted like an asshole. Once in City Hall, once in the police department. So here we are. They're doing interrogatories and everything, and I'm not a part of it. It's not my case. I'm just a witness to what happened, right? And the fact that I did an APRA. Interrogatories come. The question was, what was this cop doing in my son's file? Because I had the log activity. And they tried to tell, the Pawtucket Police Department tried to tell me that he wasn't in my son's file. And during his deposition, he most certainly said that he was. Absolutely. He can get in any case file he wants. He don't have to punch in, punch out or anything. He can use his Pawtucket Police Department time to sit there and go through my son's file for no legitimate reason. He wasn't investigating my son's file. He was not doing anything other than he wanted to find out more about this other person and me. I don't know if it was supposed to be like an intimidation factor. I don't know what he pulled out of my kid's file, but I can fucking tell you that he did not belong in my kid's file. So here's interrogatories. For what reason were you in Joseph Farinelli's file? Instead of Katie Hilton, the lawyer for Mark DeSisto's office, instead of fucking answering that question, saying something like, because I'm a fucking scumbag fucking cop, because I fucking want to invade people's privacy. No, they don't do that. What they did was they wrote things from the police report and put it into the interrogatories. Time that my son passed away, just all this, what time he was text messaging, my mother, they go all through all this fucking bullshit, right? So, and I mean, besides that, because a little side note here, they talk about that I send APRAs. Fucking course I do. They talked about bikes that were taken from the police department with fucking evidence tags on them and stored over at a community building to be given away or sent overseas or whatever. And what else did they mention? They mentioned something else. Oh, that I send lengthy emails. No, I was on an email fucking chain. So you're going to count how many times I fucking sent an email? So we're going to get into those emails in a different video. So the answer to the interrogatory of why this fucking scumbag, fucking piece of shit, fucking Pawtucket cop, Craig Letourneau, was in my kid's file, and I believe it says 6 times. which doesn't even make sense because Pawtucket police told me that only 4 people in command staff could get in it. But, he just tried to access it, and he disproved that. He said, of course I can get in it. I can get into any fucking file I want to get into. And Joseph Farinelli was one of those that I wanted to look at. So I called Frank Milos and I said, hey, Frank, I guess we found out what time Joseph passed away. And he's like, oh my God, Lynn, how did you figure that out? I said, because Katie fucking Hilton fucking gave the made up times in the police report that are fucking wrong. 12 years of trying to get his file corrected. And he's like, what are you talking about? So I told him. And he said, let me call you back. So he called me back. And he said that he had just given Katie Hilton the riot act because, she shouldn't have done that. But she's not seasoned like him. She's not seasoned like Frank Milos. And she's young. She's new. So this is we're going to now make excuses for Katie Hilton for being so fucking dumb. So the lawyer for the other side, which is my friend's lawyer, said that she went to the judge with Katie Hilton to show the judge what Katie Hilton fucking did. And the judge was so upset and couldn't believe this and all this stuff. That never fucking happened. Because on Sunday, as we were gathering some information so that, we can show the courts the fucking abuse that I've been enduring from the fucking city and DeSisto's office, I contacted Shannah Kurland. And she didn't answer me because I wanted to know what kind of reprimand did Katie get for this fucking thing that she did. Shannah didn't answer me. Shannah didn't answer me until after I called Sanapi's office and left a message. I didn't leave it for Shannah, but they must have given it to Shannah. I also called the federal court building, and I guess they were working remotely yesterday because of the 4th of July. But I had the nicest woman call me, and because I had left a message and she called me back, she already had it up on her screen. And so I wanted to know what happened with these interrogatories. And she said absolutely nothing. She said we would have a docket notation or something if there was a problem with interrogatories. She said, but I can tell you that DeSisto's office had problems with Shannah's interrogatories. So they had to, discuss that. But never once did Shannah go to the judge with a problem with interrogatories. So Shannah had told me, and see, this is the good thing about not being a drinker. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke weed, anything like that. I am on fucking point with all the fucking, what people say, what people do. I fucking can hold on to it forever. So Shannah said, I don't remember. Maybe it was just a phone call. What? What the fuck are you talking about? It was just a phone call. You told me that you went to the judge with Katie. You were both there. And you pointed this out to the judge. Yeah, That was around COVID time. And, I'm thinking that maybe it was just a phone call. A phone call. Having a problem with interrogatories? Well, you put in fucking motions for that you have a fucking motion. So that's how much fucking Shannah fucking cared. Now she don't even fucking know what she did. She's not sure. She can't remember. She had told me that the shit was going to be sealed, that nobody was ever going to fucking get it. Well, there was no motion to seal the interrogatories that fucking Mark DeSisto's office fucking sent over. No. Nope. So, federal court does not have the interrogatories. They would have if Shannah had fucking done what Shannah said she was going to do. The judge would actually have those. So this week, we get to fucking go to federal court and go to Judge McElroy, whatever her name is. And we get to show her all the shit that Shannah didn't show her. Shannah was okay with those interrogatories. Well, they don't want to answer why he was in there. That's okay. I'll let them just, mention, Joseph and his grandmother and times and how he died and everything. Now, the interesting part in this is the city of Pawtucket paid almost $500 for Mark DeSisto's office recently, not that long ago, to recently give an opinion on why Joseph's file should never be released. Really? To like people in the public. Okay. The person's case that it was, she isn't the public. She needed to know how my son died. She needed to know times. She needed to know about my mother. Well, I'm misunderstanding this. Is it only so that Mark DeSisto's office can use it? He's telling the city of Pawtucket, do not release that file to anybody. This would be a violation of privacy. 29 reasons fucking why he cannot, that Frank Milos should never release this file. But Katie Hilton from his office can type whatever she wants from that file into interrogatories. Make it make sense. Make it make fucking sense. So this week, we have to go to federal court. We have to submit the interrogatories that fucking Shannah Kurland didn't fucking care what they wrote for their answers. Wasn't she concerned? I mean, she did write that question. For what reason was Craig Letourneau in Joseph Farinelli's file? She didn't get that answer in her interrogatories. She got a whole fucking paragraph of private information. And this is why don't trust anybody. Because I fucking trusted Shannah that what she was saying, she did. She didn't fucking do any of it. And she was not my attorney. But those were her interrogatories. Was she not offended that my son's private information was given out by Katie Hilton in answer to what the fuck was fucking creepy ass fucking Craig Letourneau doing in Joseph Farinelli's file? Anyway, yeah. It's very interesting how fucking people fucking handle their shit. And because Katie Hilton did not get any kind of discipline in federal court, now we're going to double down on it because we're taking it to the attorney disciplinary bar as well. Because we'll get it done where Shannah couldn't or didn't want to. Or I don't know. Maybe she I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why Shannah fucked up. But it is what it is. But now I see why when I mention Shannah's name, people are like, oh, don't bother with her. I get it. I get it. You go to me. I don't know if she was trying to cover up for Katie or something. But don't make up fucking stories. Don't fucking make up stories. I got no tolerance for that.